They want to kill off something. Teresa, the first to fall. Taku will be the one going with the rough waves. Maximum charge gets tanked up by Meow, but they are taking all the inhibitors here.
Yep, they're going to leave the bottom one. They've got waves of minions. Coming in, they have to protect it. They want to take the fight now.
Mini of Fury, let's it. Rip and the Numino Blaster falls suit. Everyone from Overclockers is down. Boon's the last of I remember, but that's not gonna mean anything. Game 1 over. To IDNS.
Great game coming in from IDNS. Overclockers kind of struggling to deal with this composition. I expect them to make sure that IDNS don't get it again.
A good game overall from IDNS. Overclock. Because they have a lot to think about here.
Yeah, honestly, let's look. At the end game results here, Puins really was struggling to get in on this team. Like, it's so scary. Hey, I go into the back line. And then you have to deal with the charge from AZ, and you're just stuck there. What can you do?
Do you think it was a drafting issue?
Don't think it was a drafting issue. I just feel like they weren't sure how to really get in on IDNS here. There are a lot of conditions, I would like to say, particularly conditions. Let's put it that way. That they need to check off the list before they can go in.
But let's look at the highlights. And initially, you know, it looked really, really good from IDNS. They kept on going, fighting so many fights, always winning it out. And you know what? From there, everyone was just crazy. It was super loud. So if you have a chance, come down here. You will enjoy yourself 100%.
If you want the real esports experience, come on down.
Yeah.
I gotta put that commercial voice as well. Come right on down to MSG 2019.
That's a bit old there.
A bit older, but hey, you know, it's traditional. It's the way to go.
But now, going back into the series here, IDNS, they are one game up. They look dominant, right? Overclockers, they have shown their quality. Do you think they're going to change up the draft?
I definitely think, I mean, for overclockers, the style of their drop probably is going to change. They need to deny this siege composition. We saw in the group stages, it's the way to go.
But now, going back into the series here, IDNS, they are one game up. They look dominant, right? Overclockers, they have shown their quality. Do you think they're going to change up the draft?
I definitely think, I mean, for overclockers, the style of their drop probably is going to change. They need to deny this siege composition. We saw in the group stages, it's the way to go.
But now, going back into the series here, IDNS, they are one game up. They look dominant, right? Overclockers, they have...
Diggy comes into play. Yeah, sure, you can pick Diggy. Yeah, it can be oppressive, but they need a snowball. And if they have a pink type composition, doesn't really matter. It's an on and off pick. It's good. It looks great. Sometimes it does terribly.
It's situational, because I don't want to say like, oh, it's a clip that, and be like, oh, the reason I'm picking Franco so much is because the caster and MSC say it's a really good pick.
See this guy?
The second one is that you don't even use your hook at all, because if you don't use your iron hook, the enemy team is always going to be afraid. They'll be like, oh my god, we need to keep a range, a zone away from this, because he can always unleash his hook anytime.
The psychological warfare is what you're trying to get at here. And yeah, and he controls pretty much, if you just hide in a bush, purposefully letting them in full view see you walk in, they're going to be like, oh, whoa, okay, let's calm down. Let's not go too close to that brush.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play about in this second drop. I feel like they're definitely going to be a surprise pick coming.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to mention, Lolita is also one of these tank picks that have been kind of underrated, and I think not a lot of people have been talking about it, because so far a lot of these teams are picking him up, using that charge as a great way. Oh, you want to get into our backline? Lockdown!
Yep, I think so too. I want to see more of it. Lolita, more often than not, it's kind of coupled together with the Kimi pick, because it's a very good siege tool.
Agreed, but I also think that some teams have kind of just picked up Lolita as a way to like, oh, Selena wants to come in? Alright, come on in.
Yeah, come on in, and easy, just stun him up. And obviously the Numenon Blast, it's a charge rate, it's a warning shot. It's like, yo, you want to come in? We're going to stun you up.
Exactly, and I think it's super underrated. I think more teams are starting to pick up on it, and its pros. There are very few cons with Lolita. Like, Lolita, there's not a few things that are bad with it, but overall, a lot of perks against these
Harif is banned out. Do you think the Grok is going to let go?
Nah, I think Grok is a little much, and especially in the hands of overclockers where they like to be up in your face. Oh, there it is. There's the gimme.
So no gimme, no fun.
I think they're going to try and force Grok out of IDNS here. IDNS, they have to make a decision. Do they want to give up Lunox?
I think you better Grok. You better Grok.
Yeah, I'm going to give that over to overclockers. Now, overclockers, on the other hand, Kaja's on the table. Lunox is on the table.
I think you just take the Lunox. Nope. Oh, straight away. We know. Kaja straight away.
Yeah, I think Kaja overall, really great pick, but that gives Lunox over to IDNS here. Let's see whether or not they can make this work. Oh, there it is. What's the second pick?
I'm thinking here. Oh, they want to go with Diggy still.
All right. Okay. I'm on board with this. It denies a lot of picks. However, overclockers, they can revert to picking up the Franco, and then it just becomes really difficult for IDNS to walk up.
I don't know about a Franco pick here. I still think there's a lot better picks coming through.
What other picks are you looking for here?
There are so many things. You still have the Minotaur, you still have the Archive. Yeah, it's getting countered a little bit. I don't think it's that hard of a counter where you just kind of disregard everything about it.
That's also true. Plot is going to be locked in by overclockers. At least they've secured themselves a marksman, giving them a lot of scaling, a lot of mobility. However, what's going to be the second pick? Leomord! Wow!
Very safe, very safe. I like it coming in. IDNS, I think you lock in the carry or Granger here.
I feel like you want to get carry, but Thalmos, I think they're expecting something. Huh.
No, they want to just take the, take the safe route, take the strong fighter, get the counter of Leomord.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Taritzla would have been an option for IDNS here. I think they're deterred not to pick up Taritzla because overclockers haven't really shown what kind of composition they're going for here. Because easily, Hayabusa is still on the table. They could go for a split pushing composition, but more likely than not, I would expect them to team fight.
Interesting here. Oh, see, for MC, he's like, yo. They just banned out the carry.
Bro. Granger.
Granger? Okay, Granger. But no, what do they want to ban here? Get it?
Most likely another tank, probably. I would assume,
I think you better with the Archive.
Yeah, it's easier to deal with the Minotaur more than the Yakai.
You also can ban a mage, right?
No.
Yeah, Esmeralda is getting banned out because Esmeralda really good counter over against Diggy, right?
First pick Lolita. Oh, I like this way better.
I like it. They say we can defend it and we can also engage a team fight.
Yeah, Lolita is going to be the pick of choice again. Shots of that, multiple shots of Chaos Assault really hurts. Might as well have the Guardian's Bulwark to kind of deflect as many as possible to kind of protect the team.
Yep, it's still Taku's Kadita. He's feeling confident. He's feeling good. He wants to pick it up. Make sure that they have that strong pick.
Personally, I think it's a pretty good pick here because Kadita, she can go invulnerable and kind of dodge the Meonian Fury, and that could be, what it takes to win this game.
Oh, nope, they want to change it up. They're going for the Kagura.
I also like this as well. I both kind of do the same thing. However, one has CC, the other one has a lot of damage.
Yep, it's true. And obviously, we knew about it already. Going to be the Granger last pick.
I think this Lolita pick is becoming more and more important here. I think they were expecting Granger to come out, having the leader to actually deal with both Lunox and Granger. Great way. That Guardian's Bulwark is going to do a lot of work.
Yep. Now let's see how this is going to come about here. IDNS, they're one game away from securing top 4 in MSC 2019. Overclockers, they have made a long journey into it. Can they continue the underdog story?
Oh man, this is such a sweaty composition coming in from IDNS. They want to fight. They have something super reliable and versatile. We've seen it time and time again in previous seasons. History repeating itself. When you don't have your Siege composition, go back to the good old classics.
Good old classic team fights, good old classic pick-off compositions. Who are you favoring coming into this?
I'm definitely favoring IDNS a little bit more. It's difficult to play around the Meonian Fury. It just takes one bad fight for Overclockers to go down. However, Overclockers have a very strong way of taking care of it. It's going to come down to execution here, but I feel more towards IDNS because it's easier to pull off.
Yep, and that is the beautiful trophy that they are playing for. The MSC 2019 trophy. Every single team wants to lift that up.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine being the champions and feeling that weight of that trophy in your hands? You just feel the weight of being a champion at that point.
Looks like there's a little bit of technical difficulties coming in. Hopefully we get that resolved ASAP because I want to see how this game pans out.
Oh boy, why they gotta have it now? I mean, I'm so excited for the game. There it is.
It's gonna be Overclockers against IDNS. Vietnam against Thailand. Remember, one win means IDNS will walk into the top 4 and Overclockers will go out of bounds.
Oh boy, Overclockers. I mean, their lane assignment looks good, but IDNS, I have to admit, this is actually really nasty. Their top lane doesn't look too fun.
Well, let's see how they go about from this. Overclockers, they are lane assignments I think is pretty okay, but they're not cutting the waves, interestingly enough.
I'm rather surprised that they want Granger. Yes, he can do the buffs really quickly, but I would have expected them to oppress that Leomore more than go for the buff.
I guess he was really afraid of that downwards potentially just 1v2ing everyone.
That's also true. That's also a good point. Let's see. Overclockers, they're going to go to the buffs. And the real question, what is IDNS going to do? Where are they going to attack them on the map?
Oh, heck. Did actually get the steal there. So, good job coming from IDNS. Slimmest of leads. You know, in the grand scale of things, that might be the difference.
Yeah, and not to mention, for the fighter role, every little steal you get is already a win in my books.
Yeah, because, you know, you're not supposed to get it.
Exactly. You really should. Oh,
Taku going in here, playing very aggressive. He does have the retribution, so gonna pick that up. No problems whatsoever.
Frames a little bit of respect. He understands that he needs a couple more items before he starts scaling into the game, and not to mention he's going to play that gunslinger role until he gets the items to make sure his auto attacks really hurt.
It looks like Hooligan playing the defense here, gonna pull the wave into the city. Hack gonna jump in onto Meow. Good cosmic feature into the slow. They're just gonna back off.
Yep, and now Leomord, I mean, they did a good lane swap there so that Leomord doesn't get oppressed too much here. However, he has a flank angle, but he's not level 4. He's going to get pushed out by that Thalmos.
Oh, look at that. Bad Apple forced to just run away. No chance whatsoever, but Meow going for the charge. They need to be careful here because look at that. Hooligan has the rage from Missing Ming is level 4, but it didn't opt to use the Darkening.
I'm surprised because IDNS could have easily cut the wave, proxy the wave mid, cut that off, get it pushing forward. Thalmos could rejoin the rest of his team and basically win that fight down on the bot side.
Well, 5 members of IDNS, you know what they say? Let's not fight, we just want our objectives. Going over